Hey everyone, Ray here. Welcome back to the channel. Another heatwave is hitting the UK and it's so hot even my Wi-Fi is struggling. Is that actually a thing, or is my provider just that bad? Before we jump into today's video, just a polite reminder, if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more Genshin content, please pop the subscribe button to join the team. I have opened up a Discord and the links are in the description, so come along and have a chat. Okay, so for today's video, I'm beginning a little series. In my character Let's Play videos, I'll always recommend different pairings and test out some team comps, but in honesty, I'll probably not actually use those teams. So in this series, I'm going to play through domains and boss fights and share with you the teams and characters that I actually use in my regular gaming. Today we're going to cover talent and weapon ascension domains from Mondstadt and Liyue. As there's less domains in Inazuma overall, they're going to get their own video later, so do stay tuned for that. Alright then, so first up is the talent domains, and we'll start with Mondstadt's Forsaken Rift. As the enemies here are Cryo, we're taking Diluc, Yae Miko, Fischl, and Zhongli. Honestly, I think this is one of, if not the most annoying of the domains that there is. The ley line here drains the heck out of your stamina, and I like to dash about, so not being able to do that is a real pain. Not only that, giant icicles regularly fall on you, and it doesn't even stop when you finish the challenge. I have lost count of the amount of times they've taken a huge chunk of my health because I wasn't expecting them to drop on me at the tree. You would think that I've learnt my lesson by now, but I still haven't. But generally my plan in here is to keep Zhongli's shield up as much as possible, as well as much uptime as I can get from the off-field electro damage. The rest is all down to the mighty Diluc. On to Liyue's Taishan Mansion, and we're bringing Child, Xingqiu, Chongyun, and Zhongli. Now the leyline disorder here will just inflict continual pyro damage on your character unless the element is removed, but you can protect yourself with shield. So of course we start off with Zhongli's shield as always. I think the best I've ever done in this domain is actually 45 seconds, but for some reason while capturing it for the video I just could not do it. And I actually gave Chongyun and Xingqiu artifacts after achieving my best time, so I should be doing better, not worse. Maybe I will try it again while I'm not capturing the footage for a video and see if I can actually do it. Maybe it's just performance anxiety because you're watching. But much of the timing issue in this domain is actually the big healer shells, because I want to try and get them together, but sometimes one of them just stands off to the side instead, like a creeper. And occasionally, especially if I'm getting really close to doing a better time than ever, one of the agents will just disappear. Moving on to the weapon domains, in Cecilia Garden the enemies are Hydro, so the team here is Garnu, Rosaria, Fischl, and Zhongli. As always, we start off with Zhongli's shield. Now the ley line effect here is slowing water, which renders a bunch of skills useless for long periods of time. Slowing water is very, very annoying. So here I will sprinkle in skills and rely on Ganyu's charge shots. As the enemies are Hydro, extra Cryo skills will give me a bit more space to back up, and Fischl will provide off-field elemental damage. Ganyu and Rosaria both have skills that will boost their crit rate, so they'll benefit even more from the shattering ice resonance while they're in this domain. Luckily, most of the skills used within this team also have relatively short cooldowns normally, so they're not really that drastic when extended by slowing water, and of course Zhongli's shield has a really long duration anyway. And finally, rounding off with the Hidden Palace of Lianshan formula, the enemies here are Electro, so we're going to be bringing Ganyu, Rosaria, Diluc, and Zhongli. Until we hit Inazuma, I think this was my favourite domain style, and then of course we got to Inazuma and now it just looks kind of plain. But the idea in here is pretty similar to the last domain. Zhongli shields, we may use Rosaria's skills here and there, but generally I'll use Ganyu, get a little distance from the enemies and try and attack in a cluster. Diluc tags along, so I can switch up my battle style if I want to, which is mainly, if you get a run where those mages are just blinking about all over the place, rather than trying to aim or catch them with the cluster shot, you can just whack them. And before we wrap up today's video, I have a bonus team to share with you. You may have spotted them in my last video, and now I can explain the really odd pairings. It's the team of Ganyu, Kuki Shinobu, Heiso, and Yelan. This is the Commission Squad. All 4 spots are flexible depending on which new characters I have that I'll use for commissions and ley lines. At the moment I have 3 new characters, and they'll be paired with a reliable DPS, which is usually Ganyu or Diluc depending on how I'm feeling. So that's all for today's video. The question of today is, which is your least favourite leyline disorder? Mine has got to be slowing water. It's just got to be the worst one, right? But let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to let me know if you like this video, and if you want to see more like this, please ding that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. There are new characters, domains and bosses coming soon, so stay tuned. But for now, I'll see you next time.